We've probably got something left to say.
Thank you, Troy. So, as Troy mentioned, we have an action-packed quarter at the moment. Similar to what we saw in PI2. So we've got a massive work happening on the Salesforce platform. We've got our Relationship Management Release 1 going live in August. We have our Education Course Builder Release 1 going live in July. We have Education Course Builder Release 2 commencing as well, which will encompass our single and short courses and RMIT online. And we have a whole swag of features there around Relationship Management Release 2. Just calling out specifically, we've got some work around international inquiries. We have to do our integration analysis and design around ServiceNow, hooking the ServiceNow platform into Salesforce. The first use case for that will be bringing the RAS application and application data into Salesforce. So that'll be the first use case there. So we've got our prospect and alumni journey tracking, which is that RAS data, and as well as the Raiser's Edge data coming into Salesforce, which is the other end of the student life cycle, being the alumni data tracking. I've got some further enhancements for our industry engagement colleagues, which is really around that B2B aspect of the Salesforce application. We've got some Adobe Campaign Phase 3 work that we can hopefully get to as well. This is probably across quarter 3 and quarter 4, I should say. The reason the whole list is there is we haven't actually worked through exactly what quarter 3 will look like yet. And then online we'll have a series of features as well. All right. StudyLink, obviously the main focus there is around HDR going live in quarter 3 in July, and the commissions and international going live in September. So huge focus there for the StudyLink platform. In Adobe, we've got, again, a series of work. We've got Enterprise Social Network that is hopefully concluding in the not too distant future. 6.4 upgrade is underway right now in earnest, and will hopefully go live sometime around the August timeframe. We're getting our digital asset manager on board as well as part of the upgrade that will allow all of our digital assets to be in the one spot in the Adobe platform. We've got the Search and Promote Index Connector work, which is the finish off of the Google Search replacement item. We've got a news hub coming for our research community coming on the Adobe platform. We're also looking to bring Vietnam onto the Adobe platform, who are on Drupal today, and that's across their public presence, as well as integrating the Vietnam student and staff into our existing student and staff sites. A range of Marketing Cloud enhancements. Really, we've got the Marketing Cloud stack in place now across the Adobe platform. The enhancements are there to actually really leverage and utilize the capability that the Marketing Cloud gives us. Adobe Campaign Phase 3 is obviously a bit of work on the Adobe platform as well as the Salesforce, hooking those two things together to allow us to really effectively use the campaign tool, and then some work on the school sites. So big jam-packed agenda. Again, probably will straddle quarter 3 and quarter 4, but we'll be working through in sequence those items that will fit into quarter 3. The SAMS teams are pretty, full-on research module right through variations. Again, taking right through quarter 3 from a compliance team there. Numerous compliance enhancements and a few other enhancements scattered in between. So a fairly heavy duty work there for our 3 SAM squads. On the ServiceNow side, again, compliance dominates the agenda. We are doing some work on RAS to broaden it from a direct admissions perspective, and that ties in with our SEM1 2019 admissions preparation as well. We've got a few enhancements around the Connect appointments. We've also got some Office 365 integration work to do to ensure the appointments functionality does not break as we move across from Google Calendar to the Office 365 suite. And then we've got some work around the CIO Pulse and some academic governance forms. And we will kick off some discovery around the RAS flexible admissions, again, probably back end of quarter 3, stemming right through quarter 4 for that work. And then the other things that will play into kicking off in quarter 3, we will be supporting the Research Services Transformation Program. We will also be continuing with our AIDA proof of concept. We'll be starting the program and course data strategy and architecture, which has been called out through a number of digital transformation streams and will be needed to support future state ECB. And we're also going to look at kicking off the industry learning and global experiences stream, which ultimately will look to replace the Will in Place platform and Teradata. So that's out of the 3 remaining digital transformation streams of agent management, industry learning, global experiences, and learning and success support. The DIG last week, or the digital platform group, last week has basically said, yeah, let's start looking at the industry learning global experiences as the next cab off the rank. So that won't be development this year because we've got a full plate of work, but it will actually be kicking off the analysis and thinking around what that might look like to enable the squads who will free up into 2019 to start working on establishing that capability on our Salesforce platform. Great. Big quarter 3. Tim.